Hello, my name is Erica Clark, and I'm a doctoral student with the University of British Columbia Experimental Medicine Program. And this study is the research project I did for my doctoral dissertation. This study is an assessment of a professional development program for teachers of elementary students diagnosed with fetal alcohol spectrum disorder. The professional development program began with a 2-day training intended to provide the intervention teachers with a solid understanding of fetal alcohol spectrum disorder and the educational implications. Weekly visits to the classrooms allowed the mentor to observe the students in their classroom environments. Using the LEAK planning tool, the team discussed the strengths and needs of the student and brainstormed a number of accommodations. The teacher and mentor met briefly on a weekly basis to plan, implement, and evaluate accommodations. Finally, 4 half-day sessions were planned to increase the intervention teacher's knowledge of FASD and, more importantly, to give them time to listen and share with one another. To assess the professional development program, we compared classroom behavior and academic skills of 2 groups of students diagnosed with FASD. The first group was comprised of 7 students whose teachers participated in the professional development program. The second group was comprised of 5 students whose teachers did not participate in the professional development program because they were in the control group. Finally, we interviewed teachers and principals at the end of the school year to find out what they thought about the professional development program. The academic skills of the students with FASD did not change during the school year, but we did see changes in behavior as measured with the Behavioral Assessment System for Children Teacher Rating Scale, referred to as the BASC TRS. One of the changes we saw in the School Problems Composite Scale. This scale consists of the Attention Problems and Learning Problem scales and reflects academic difficulties, including problems of motivation, attention, and learning and cognition. A high score indicates the teacher perceives behavior is likely to interfere with academic achievement. In this study, the control group School Problems Percentile score did not change significantly during the school year. However, the intervention group did have a significant improvement in their score, as shown in this figure. The other measure on the BASC TRS that showed a significant change for the intervention group was the Adaptive Skill Composite Scale. This scale includes adaptability, functional communication, social skills, leadership, and study skills. Adaptive skills summarizes a student's appropriate emotional expression and control, daily living skills, and communication skills, as well as pro-social, organizational, study, and other adaptive skills. This scale assesses core characteristics of adaptive behavior that are important for functioning at school. A low score indicates a teacher believes a student has poor adaptive skills. In this figure, you can see that before the study started, the intervention group's adaptive skills were worse than the control group scores. During the study, the intervention group had a significant improvement in their adaptive skill percentile score. The control group also had an improvement, but it was not significant. When we interviewed the teachers and principals involved in the intervention group, they reported changes in teachers' teaching practice and how teachers perceive the behavior of students with FASD. Teachers experienced success with the accommodations they made for students diagnosed with FASD, and their colleagues began adopting some of the accommodations when they saw the success intervention teachers were having with students with FASD. Teachers and principals also described a change in the way teachers perceive disruptive and off-task behavior exhibited by students diagnosed with FASD. Teachers began to view the behavior as a symptom of poor fit between a student's skills and his or her classroom environment. This meant the teachers were looking for ways to accommodate the student's skill level by changing the environment in an effort to prevent disruptive or off-task behavior. In conclusion, this is a promising professional development program for elementary school teachers. However, more research is needed with a larger sample and attention to preventing contamination of control groups with the intervention. This study would not have been possible without a grant from the Victoria Foundation FASD Action Fund and the support of the administration, staff, students, and caregivers of School District 57. If you would like more information about this study, please contact PopFAS.